Hi, welcome back to Frostpunk on the Edge. We are on day 31. We are a day and 7 hours away from confronting, or London confronting us. We are low food, steel, wood, we've got plenty of coal, so we've fully developed our neighbouring countries, cities, towns, places, hot springs, and the shipwreck, and we have some things on the way to the coal mine with kids. So let's crack on. Don't really have much that we can research because we're low on everything. We're just waiting for things to come in, to be fair. Get some steel coming in. There we go. Children's Mine. Thank you for the medics sent to help with our healthcare. There are still much more sick kids than beds. We noticed the youngest unfortunately wind up at the end of the queue. You can tell your medics to start with the more severely sick, otherwise the kids will organise themselves. Chosen men will be pleased or displeased by healthcare. I'll start with the sickest kids. We're still, oh, that's one. We're still low average. Okay. Probably do Steve Code as well. But let's sign an emergency shift over here. Okay, right. Let's crank up the speed a little bit.
Sun's up. Gird your loins for work, people.
23 hours, so a whole day yet. Keep homes livable. I think we're going to get that. Right. Can we send some more resources? Top houses. We'll take on that, and what we could do is swap to steam cores, and we have a warrant. I heard that come up. Oh, there it is. New Londoners are coming. So a large group of people is heading to our city from New London. We don't know their intentions, but we must assume it's the vanguard of the punitive expedition. The moment of truth is coming. This will be a test of our resolve. We must wait. They are 10 hours. They're a bit eager, a bit early. Shipment has arrived. You guys are doing 24 hours. We've got to send rebuild of the children's mine. Two hours, 1 hour. Here comes London. London's calling. Poor people, they're starving. Must help. Trouble in New London. There's no punitive expedition, these are ordinary people. Delegates are here to ask for help. We fled the hunger and chaos of New London. Everything is fallen apart there. Healthcare, coal supply, and even the generator. The administration just argues over what to do and no decisions are made. Help us, please, you're our only hope. Some of our people recognise their friends and relatives among the refugees and embracing them and taking them home. We have no choice but to welcome them. Of course. Oh, here's London. Outpost 11, we heard some people from our city have reached you. What they tell you is mostly true. We lost some crops, had a food shortage, and used sawdust, had labour shortages, then a generator malfunction. And things got out of control. To prevent panic, we tried to cover up the scale of the crisis, that's why we didn't tell you. We urgently need resources and people. Our relations weren't good recently, but please can you help us? New London can't fall. Okay. So time to decide. New London is collapsing and we don't have much time to reach a decision. Before we do it, we can consult with our other settlements, we should listen to our people. What we do now will change the future not only for us, but for our people in the Frostland. Okay, right, so Salt Hot Springs, Toilet Mine, Shipwreck Camp, New London. Let's speak Shipwreck Camp. Can you help us with New London? All those wealthy New Londoners are scum. No offence, pal, you're different. But they can go to hell with their generators and fancy edges. They grew too big and the world will cut them down. If you help them, they'll only stab you in the back, mark my words. In the end, each of us should stand or fall on their own. We should let New London fall, but we owe you and we'll help you whatever you do. Okay. Hot Springs. Can you help us support us? We don't know much of New London, but it seems to us that unlike you, its people fail to adapt to the changed world. If you let their city fall, it will strengthen your ranks and learn your ways. If you help them instead, your people might yet become assimilated by them. But nature is our ultimate judge, and it's useless to dispute her ruling. Whatever you decide, we won't deny help if you ask for it. Fate of New London. How quickly the mood changes. We were ready to fight New London. Now, many want to help them despite the huge cost. After all, people have still friends and relatives there. On the other hand, if we let New London fall, we could take full control of it. Although many of its inhabitants would die, we would also have to prepare a massive wave of refugees. Oh, that's a tricky one here. Right, let's get the... We've got 10 hours anyway, so let's see how our favour is with the children's camp.
To work. Let's get this shipment ready.
I'm gonna go, right, let's speak to these guys, they're on level 2 now. You guys go, good to hear from you. We're saddened to hear about the plight of New London. It reminds us of the tragic fate of Winterhome. We should try and help them. Some of our children might have relatives there. If we leave them to their fate, many will die, and this world saw too much death already. The decision is yours, but whatever you choose to see New London or not, we'll help you as much as we can. We'll stand together and free the alone. After rebuilding a coal mine, we could think about get our settlements a safe route that will lead us to travel without fear. Get strandings, no. If you build it, we'll send a shipment of coal liability. Okay. Hang on, let's talk to New London. Outpost 11, we need you loud and clear. How is operation going? I'm actually called Glasgow now. We have an answer. We can't endure much longer. Hear us out, we beg you. We treated you badly, misled you, and we were wrong. Although we still believe we are one people, we will respect your autonomy if you save our city. If you refuse, many will die, but many more will flee to your outpost to every other settlement they can get to. You can't possibly accommodate them all. So many lives are at stake. Please don't forsake them. What is your answer? We'll save you. We won't. We will save you. Very well. Keep thinking that's what done there. Right. Saving New London. New London's economy is in shambles, so we need a lot of coal to keep them warm. Due to the cold, a lot of their workers are sick, which means that our people will have to replace them. Infirmaries will heal the gravely ill, but to build them we need to send steel steam cores. food economy is stretched to the maximum since the beginning, so shipment of food rations would be a great aid. We've heard you chose to spare the toffs. Too bad, but it's your choice, as we said. Alas, we too will have to face the consequences. We'll send them the workers they need to get on their good side to keep an eye on them. We know a thing or two about generators, haven't built a few, so we'll look at theirs. Okay, thank you. Alright, okay, so that's workers sent. London. 4 days, okay, right. So we need how many steel? I can't just see that there. No. 250 steel, 5 steam cores. Okay, so we're piling away there. Let's we send you that. Get some wood. We can boost our output there. And the steam cores is going to be the trouble.
Shift's over. Get some rest, people.
And shipment of. Do you know what we have? Have the coal. Let's send that. Right. We're still getting coal every day, so that's fine. Promise fulfilled. You promised people warmth, you delivered. Right, it is. Probably. Some sick people, let's. Build some of that. Temperature's going to go up, that'll help with just keeping people warm. There's a food incoming, so how much do we need for some more? Go trade you guys that. Got some more coming there. Give you guys a boost as well. There and give you 5 workers because that's a good bunch of people in there. I don't think we have any more. Well, we do have a person hiding here. There you go. Just keeping them going. Food incoming. New London. Shipment of coal, you said, is essential for survival. Generators acting up even on the low set, and many buildings looking at heat. Now we could do something to keep you warm and healthy. Thank you. Right, so there's a coal done. We need more wood. There we go. Thank you. Right. I need to wait for that shipment to come in before I can send for more. We are producing soup. The workers you sent us are great help. Nearly all of our facilities are understaffed. Many of our workers are sick and even more weakened by hunger. You people give us hope that we still have a chance. I'm glad to hear that. You guys doing steam cores, 0.3 of an hour. You get to the end of the day, you're working on an emergency shift.
That's it.
Okay, I had a little bit of a blip there in the recording. Just getting back to where we were. Yeah, so that's shipment of food and building materials. There's 5 steam cores for that.
The shift is over. Time for rest.
Just catch up to the food rations of the ones next. Let's trade that because we'll have a lot of people wanting to eat. Click that, but to click that then is day. Let's get these people steam cores. Once we get up to
Time to get busy.
6, I think that's where we'll some more food. You know what? I think what we might have to do is we have some problems. Can you help us? Send us a lot of food, please. Thank you. Oh, that's
Attention. Work shift is over.
steel, please. Right, now crack open the steel. Hopefully I've done enough to get that steel done in time. And we can start dismantling things if required. Feel bad about making the kids. Put you guys on an emergency shift. As soon as we get 200 food, I'm going to send it. There we go. Just steel left to go. Right. Have we got enough houses? Have we got some empty houses? Houses. There we go. You can come out of there. There, let's dismantle them. That'll just give us a wee boost of steel.
To work. Let's get this shipment ready.
That's not going to give us any steel. We are almost there, just switch more. There we go, right. Send shipment. It's 12 hours, plenty of time left. What I could probably do is here though, fire break.
Work's over
dismantle them just in case people get sick. New London. Sending this the food ration, you've accomplished more than just saving us from starvation. Rekindled hope among our people. They're still hungry, but we know what it took to deliver this much. We appreciate it. Right, we just got 9 hours left. How much food we have? Heaps of food. But it's all going to go in a minute. Start getting hungry. The end. The city is saved. We did it. New London is no longer in danger of collapse. It was a trying time for all, full of stride and discord, but that's behind us now. Despite the misunderstanding and unnecessary grudges, we saw passive differences and lent a helping hand to those in need. The last city on earth remains the best hope of mankind. But how long will its people remember the lesson that it was discord, not the great storm that turned out to be the ultimate threat? Not that. We have prevailed. Excuse me. We were just an outpost, ruled by New London. They changed the rules, they exploited us. So we rose and became New Glasgow. To stand against New London, we sought friends. We sent them support, and the settlements thrived. Then our former masters turned up to beg for rescue, and we saved the city with the help of our allies. We averted a disaster thanks to cooperation. We learned a lesson that the ultimate threat is not storm, but discord. New London territory, population 863. 1887 to 1916. Thank you for watching. Like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you want to see more. Catch you next time. Cheers.